Hey, it's your girl, cattybff, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do a Ariana Grande inspired look that she did in her boyfriend video. You will see my roommate walking around in the background, so don't mind him. And please excuse the wig. She has been worn in. She is tired, but because she's so worn in, it's great for volume. So with that being said, let's get started. At this point, I already put on moisturizer, and I am getting ready to put on some things. I'm trying to get some things together. I'm gonna start with my Fenty foundation in the shade 390. This foundation tends to look orange on me, but I mean, I've heard that it's supposed to be like a color corrector within the foundation, plus once it dries down it really fits my skin, even though I have a slight olive undertone. So yeah, I'm just putting that in 3 spots on my face, and then I'm gonna blend it out. I got that technique from a YouTuber. I forgot what her name is, but I believe it was some type of Korean YouTuber that I've watched in the past, and I'm blending it out with my Real Technique sponge. Okay, next I am putting on my Becca Ever Matte primer. I like to use that for my eyelids since my eyes tend to get oily. This is good for anyone with oily skin types. It's usually great for help preventing oils, obviously, from getting through. And then while that is setting, I am putting on my Fit Me concealer. I believe this is the shade Cafe. I'm just gonna put that under my eyes and the center of my face, and just a tad bit on my forehead. And then since on Ariana's face you see a noticeable brightening effect, I am using my Fit Me powder. I believe it's in the shade 360. I'm gonna put that all over the centered part of my face, including the chin. And I'm just not gonna bake, I'm gonna just straight up just apply and blend throughout the center of my face because I don't want my face to look too bright. And then I am going to go ahead and take my Naked powder in the shade Dark, and I'm gonna put that around the perimeter of my face just to set the rest of my face, of course. And yeah, I'm just gonna put this around the perimeter of my face, just so you can see like a shade difference in between like the center and the contours of my face. Then for contour, I am going to go into my e.l.f. contour palette, and I am going to use the darkest shade into the palette. And I'm going to start contouring my nose with a small blending brush, just to later on contour my cheeks and jawline with a large contour brush. Tapered contour brush to be more specific. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and make a crease with my Tarte Shape Tape sample in the shade Too Damn Light. Thank you, Ipsy. And I'ma just use a flat wide brush to help make the shape. Then I am going to go into my Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to take a cool tone brown shade and I'm just going to start shading in above the crease just to give it a little bit of depth. Because from what I've saw in the video, I didn't really see that much like depth going on into her crease. It was just more of the color, so I'm gonna just add like a little bit of depth. And then I am going to do the Bretman Rock palette from the Colourpop collab, and I am going to go into this orangey red shade. Actually, I'm lied. I'm going to use the shade next to it and just put it on top of where I made my crease. And then I'm gonna just start packing it on there because since I already said it earlier, it's kind of like having a little bit of trouble just like getting that pigment on there. If you're having trouble too, I suggest like just to wet the brush. Then I'm going to take black eyeshadow and I'm just going to start drawing on where I'd like the liner to be, just so I can make it look better once I actually put on the eyeliner. Then I'm going to take my black NYX liquid liner and I'm just gonna go over that. Then I'm gonna go in with my favorite brow pencil, my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just gonna fill in my brows. Since Ariana's highlight was beaming, I'm going to go into the Ultra highlighter in the shade Rodeo. Then for lips, I am going to use a brown lip liner by Essence. Then I am going to go in with the MAC lipstick. I think it's called Try Again from the Aaliyah collection. Then for lashes, I'm gonna put on my Demi Wispies. Okay guys, so in order to put on these lashes, there's this technique I picked up from this video I saw on Facebook. It was by this trans girl, I believe her name is Stephanie. I'll put her Facebook page down below. Please go like her. Her videos are funny. So from what I learned from her was, if you take like eyelash glue that dries clear and you basically like put it on like liner. In my case, I only had the ones that came with the lashes, so I just put that on as if it was liner, and then you just later on apply the actual lashes, and it's 2 times easier. Honestly, it's like the best technique that I ever learned. So Stephanie, thank you. final look. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.